Katt Williams Interview. So this has been probably one of the most controversial interviews in recent times. Uh, up probably since Kanye level. This probably gotten more traction than even Kanye's interviews of past times. But definitely very, very controversial. I'm a big fan of Katt Williams and his comedy. Always have been. Um, kind of came to the conclusion, like, even before I was like, Katt Williams is probably my favorite comedian of all time. Just like his stand-ups, because he really is funny. Like his stuff is funny. Like he really is funny. It's not even like when I watch like certain comedians, they say stuff and it's like they trying to be funny. Like Katt Williams is like he genuinely funny. It's funny as it. And I always been a fan of his stand ups. But you know, I felt like this interview he had was art. And I do see I'm an artist. I see things from a creative perspective, but it was like he essentially had a stand up in an interview. Like if you watch his stand ups and how they go, he did that, but like in an interview format. Like he was just going on everybody. Like he was just going on everybody. He's going on everybody, and it was funny. It was funny, whether it was truth or lie. It was funny. Like genuinely, it was funny. Um, I think I don't know what was true, what was a lie. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me how people would just be like, "Oh yeah, he was speaking facts. He was speaking facts." Like you don't. How do you know? And it's not to say that Cat Williams is lying, but you really don't know. You just want to believe that because maybe you have some kind of personal thing against some of the people that he has spoken about. So you just want to say it was facts. Um, I don't know what was facts because I'm not. I don't know. Like I just don't know. Like I don't know these people personally. I don't. You know what I mean? Have a personal relationship. I don't. So I'm not gonna sit around here and be like, "Yo, he was just saying facts," and I'm not gonna sit and say, "Oh, he was lying," because I've seen people who have come out with like, "Oh, he was lying," or "He was capping," or "He was just saying this to be relevant," and so I've heard both sides of the story, both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, objectively, the way that the it was formatted, the interview was great. Um, said a lot of funny things. Said some real stuff. He said some very insightful stuff. Things that you could definitely apply, like especially when he had spoke about uh, the way you should live your life. I definitely agree with him on that. Like taking each and every day like it's your last. Like when you about to go to sleep at night, like have that mindset. Like this could be it, but I did my all today, and I'm not promised tomorrow, but this is it. You know what I'm saying? And you just kind of take each and every day like it could be your last, and maybe like he said, you could have your big win one day. You know what I'm saying? And so that's something that I actually, I, as a, mi- I apply that same kind of mindset. And hearing him say something, say that, it was very, 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 uh, I guess, and dope to hear somebody who kind of see things in a similar perspective as myself. Um, but I think Shannon did a pretty good job in the way that he conducted the interview. I've kind of heard some rumblings about how he didn't uh, do like it wasn't professional. I think he did well, especially considering that he was speaking with a comedian and there was a little bit of alcohol involved. Um, I think Shannon did a great job conducting the interview, asking some insightful questions, um, presenting a certain layout, and I think it was good. It was definitely one of the better interviews. I think it's probably definitely going to be one of the highlights of this year. For the end of this year, we're always going to go back, the Katt Williams interview. Like, so yeah, that just want to give my little perspective on that. So